Previously on RJ's Nook, I showed you how I made these 6 beautiful table mats using hot glue from the Dollar Tree. If you haven't watched this video yet, make sure to check it out right after this video. For today's video, show reel. Hello and welcome back again to my channel. My name is Nora G. So this is part 2 of last week's video and we're going straight into it. But first, I would like to state that this video is sponsored by our friends at Rose Forever New York. They sent me these beautiful boxes of roses, preserved roses, which I'm going to talk more about when we get to table mat DIY number 4 because there's a reason to that. Alright, so stick with me as we continue. Okay guys, thank you so much for sticking with me, and if you're new here, I would love it if you can hit that subscribe button and join my Nook family. Like I said, we're going straight into it, no time to waste. Okay, so a lot of you did mention last week that you love to see some mats in rose gold, and this week I actually do have a couple in rose gold, which I am excited to share with you all. Okay, and also if you thought last week's video was good, I'm very sure that you're gonna enjoy today's video even more because I had so much fun filming this video for you guys. All right, so let's dig in. Well, for table mat DIY number 1, I am basically just doing a flower, so I just freestyled this by hand. However, you can actually print out templates from online to do this if you're not very good with drawing by hand, okay? So that will make it easy for you. Also, I am using parchment paper for this. Like I explained last week, I do have a silicone mat which is really good for hot glue. However, I cannot draw directly on the silicone mat, which is why I am using both parchment paper and the silicone mat to do these DIYs. Alright, so as you can see, I'm doing 2 different patterns here to actually make this design stand out. And after doing the center part of my flower, I just went ahead to do some strokes within the petals of my flower. I can't wait for you to see the final result, so just keep watching. Alright, so if you haven't watched part 1 of this video yet, which was posted last week, make sure to check it out and you will get a lot more information on how I explain some of these concepts with regards to using hot glue for crafting or for design. So one thing here, you have to be very patient. It does not take very long to do this, but you have to be patient, and you also want to have an idea in mind prior to creating your table mat or whatever craft you want to create using hot glue. Alright, so once this was solidified, this is what it looked like prior to spray painting it. I love how sturdy this feels and also a little bit heavy, just like a perfect table mat. So I went ahead to spray paint this using my Design Master Gold spray paint, and this is what it looks like afterwards. Please do let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are about this particular DIY, and also at the end of this video I would love to know which of these was your favorite, just like last week. So please do let me know in the comment section below. And now on to DIY number 2. Alright, so for DIY number 2, again, I will be using parchment paper for this because I will be doing some sketching or drawing. So this time around, I'll be doing a square table mat. I know I've done a bunch of circular ones, which I still have a couple as well coming up. So this time around, I decided to go with a square, which can be used as a square, or you can turn it sideways, as I will show you later on in this video. Alright, so this is a simple square, and once I had my square done, I proceeded to create my design within the square. Just watch as I do this. Alright, so prior to doing all of these designs, I actually have a sketchbook where I basically would do sketches about my DIYs and so on. So I had made different sketches on what I wanted to do. So I already have in mind the kind of design I want to create. So I'm not just going like that, okay? So it's good to have an idea in mind prior to doing this so that you do not make any mistakes. However, because mistakes are part of life, if you do make any mistakes, you can actually scrap that and start over. No harm done, alright? So once I had that all solidified, I moved it over to the silicone mat because I find it very easy to work directly on the silicone mat. So I went ahead to create the smaller lines within the frames of the design that I already previously created, as you can see. Just watch as I complete this. Just like I had mentioned last week in the part 1 of this video, when you're doing designs like this, or depending on what kind of design you're looking to create, you may want to do the first part and let it dry up before you actually go ahead to do fillers like I am currently doing, because I want the main frames, which I did previously or initially, to be very prominent once this is done. All right, so else I would just do each one and fill it right away. Alright, so once I had it all completed, I let it sit for a little while to dry properly before picking up my mat, just so I do not mess up my design. And now it's time for us to go on to spray paint this. So this is what it looks like before spray painting it. Simple, square. You could do it rectangular if you want, but I prefer the square. So I'll be spray painting this silver using my Rust-Oleum spray paint. And this is what it looks like afterwards. I love how this turned out as well. Please do let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are about this DIY number 2. And let's carry on to DIY number 3. Okay, so now for DIY number 3, once again, I'm using parchment paper because I, of course, will be doing some kind of drawing on this, which will be a circular one. So once I had my circle done, I will go ahead to create my design within the circle. I really loved this DIY. It's almost one of my favorites, to be honest, but I think number 7 is actually my favorite. So stick with me and see how this turns out. Alright, so I just went ahead to start doing like strokes within the circle following a particular pattern. Once again, if you're looking to doing this, you may want to use a pen or pencil and try to do a sketch on the side prior to actually doing this with your hot glue. They say practice makes perfect, right? So yeah. Alright, so I'm just going to continue this way until every part within my circle is completely filled with hot glue. Make sure that every stroke is connected to the next one because you want this to hold together. No stroke should be by itself, else of course it's not gonna hold. Alrighty, so once I had all of this completed, I let it set aside to dry properly prior to picking it up. Meanwhile, because this video is sponsored by our friends at Rose Forever, if you've watched this video right up to this point, I would love it if you can comment Rose Forever in the comment section below and show your girl some love, and of course show Rose Forever some love as well. Thank you. Alrighty, so this is all complete. I went ahead to pick it up And next thing, we're going to be spray painting it as well. So we've done rose gold and silver, and now we're going to be spray painting this one gold. So I'll be using just those 3 colors this time around. And this is what it looked like after I had it spray painted. I love this pattern. What do you think? Please do let me know in the comment section below. And on to the next. Alright, so now for table mat DIY number 4, which is where I did mention I was going to explain to you why I'll be talking more about Rose Forever during this time, is because this design is actually inspired by the box that was sent to me by Rose Forever New York. They sent me a box of roses, guys. So what better way to, respect this than actually doing a table mat that looks like a rose. All right, so in case you didn't notice, this is a rose that I'm actually attempting to do here as a table mat. All right, so after doing my rose frame, I went ahead to do the fillers within the frame. All right, so I find rose flowers is one of the easiest flowers to draw or mold. I don't know about you, but personally that's what I think, just because there's no particular way the petals are supposed to look, if you get what I mean. Alright, so Rose Forever is a beautiful flower company in New York. So that's Rose Forever New York. They actually specialize in different colored roses, preserved roses. So these are natural flowers, but they are actually made to last way longer than regular roses that are not preserved. So I will have the link in the description box below, so make sure to check them out. These make the perfect Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, birthday gift, baby shower, you name it. It is for every occasion. So make sure to check out your website, link in the description box below. Thank you. Alrighty, so this is what our rose looks like once I was done. And because it is the rose and they sent me pink roses, I'll be spray painting this rose gold. Alright guys, this is what it looks like after it was spray painted rose gold. I love it. I love how this turned out. It almost was my favorite until I did DIY number 7. Alright, so I'll be showcasing my Rose Forever box of roses on this beautiful rose designed table mat. I love this. I just love these flowers. The smell is perfect. Very, very well done. I love it. So yeah, you can actually even propose to your girlfriend using this. So make sure to give that hint to your fiancé, girls. Anyways, let's carry on to our next DIY. And don't forget to let me know in the comment section which of these table mats was your absolute favorite. And now for table mat DIY number 5, we're going secular again. And this time around, I'll be doing a bunch of different circles in different sizes, and then I'll go ahead to do some spirals and some strokes, as you would see. Just watch as I do this. Alright, so there's no need to be perfect here, guys. This is all DIY and craft. This is meant for you to have fun and try out something that you may have never tried before. So don't be hard on yourself in case you decide to try this, okay? If you make a mistake, just pick it out or just scrap it all together and start over. It is also important for me to mention that in total, I actually used 4 packs of hot glue, and each pack actually has 5 glue sticks in it. I didn't even finish the 1 pack. So technically, if I have to go by the number of sticks of hot glue that I used, I think I used about 17 and a half to make 7 different table mats. The cost of that in total will be roughly under $5 because a pack is like $1.25. So this is actually very, very affordable and cost effective for those of you looking into doing something unique for yourself. I know we can afford table mats, but trust me, not everyone can. So for those of you that cannot, you can actually try this. And for those of you who just love to be exploring or adventurous like I am and just want to do something new, unique, you can actually do this for yourself. And this is what it looked like once we were done with this. Kept this silver as well, and I just loved how this turned out. Once again, do not forget to let me know in the comment section which of these table mats was your favorite. Now for table mat DIY number 6, I'll be trying a whole different kind of shape, not a square, not a circle, but has a skull. I think it's an octagon, but it's kind of different. So that is what I'll be doing this time around, just to spice things up. Stick with me. My favorite is coming up, which is the table mat DIY number 7. That was my absolute favorite, I'm not even gonna lie. But first, let's finish with table mat DIY number 6. Alright, so I'm just drawing out the frame for my octagon prior to actually using my hot glue to create our design. Just watch as I do this. Once again, if you're not able to use a ruler to actually draw out a perfect octagon, you can actually just do a printout from online and then place that onto your parchment paper and draw out your frame work or your design prior to actually using hot glue on top of it. Okay, so once I had my frame all done and dusted, I will be creating some kind of like strokes and lines within the frame for my design. Just watch as I do this. Okay, so I'll be doing some strokes and lines in 2 different pattern and direction. So once I had the design, the horizontal lines done, I will go ahead to do some parallel lines in the boxes that I did not do anything prior. Alright, so I found this one to be one of like the easiest and most straightforward ones to do. I had a lot of fun with this one as well, and I hope you do the same as well if you do plan on trying this. You could also do the same design in a circular mat or on a round mat as well. It doesn't necessarily have to be an octagon shape, so it could be square or round or rectangular. So once this was all dry, this is what it looks like prior to painting. What do you think? I really love the pattern on this one. So this will be spray painted gold, and this is what it looks like afterwards. I love how this turned out, guys. It is just the perfect size. I think this was one of the largest ones that I've made so far, and I love how this looks. Once again, do let me know which of these was your favorite and what you think about this DIY idea with hot glue. And finally, to the one you've been waiting for, my absolute favorite. So this is our table mat DIY number 7, which is my favorite. So I decided to save the best for last. And of course, this is gonna be circular mat. For some reason, I have a personal preference for circular mats. I really love round mats. So to do this one, it's gonna be very much like a flower, but not a flower. I don't even know how to describe this, but I just really loved the idea. So I'll just let you watch as I complete this and let me know what you think. Alright, so with this one I was just freestyling. I didn't really count how many strokes or dividers I had in the circle. So somehow like a bicycle wheel, but not a wheel, just different. Well, I would love to know which of these 7 mats was your absolute favorite, and let's chit chat in the comment section. Also, do let me know if you'd like to see more, because trust me, there's more. I just do not want to make the videos way longer than they already are. That is why I have them in 2 parts so far. If you guys do enjoy this kind of videos, do let me know, and I will go ahead to show you what more I have in store. Also, if you've watched this video right up to this point and you haven't checked out part 1 yet, I would love it if you can head over and check it out right after this video. You will love it. Okay, so this is what DIY number 7 looked like once I was done prior to painting it. I just love the pattern on this one. It was really sturdy as well. Okay, so next I'll be spray painting this rose gold, because rose gold is the winning color today. And also because of our friends from Rose Forever. So I'll be spray painting this rose gold, Design Master rose gold, and this is what it looks like afterwards. What do you think? I would love to know your thoughts in the comments section. Well guys, and that will bring us to the end of this video. If you did enjoy this video, please do not forget to hit that like button and also hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you do not miss a thing. In the meantime, always remember to be your fun self no matter what life throws at you. Thank you for watching and have a great day.